Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is a special video. It's a collaboration with a special lady whom I met on YouTube Street, and I'm going to ask her to introduce herself in a minute. But what I will say is that once you finish watching my video, please go to her channel and watch the second part of our collaboration video. And please, while you are there, do the needful, subscribe, comment, and let her know that you are from Auntie Mabel's channel or Mabel channel. So over to you, my dear lady. Introduce yourself.
Hello, guys. Hello, Auntie Mabel's fans. My name is Divine Okunfo, and I'm on YouTube as Divine Okunfo. And it's so good. Feels so good coming to this channel. Thank you guys for having me on this channel. Thank you, Auntie Mabel, for having me on this channel.
You are welcome. So today we've done the video we did on Divine's channel was on a statement that a lady made to her after she had her second daughter. As those of you who don't know my child, those who have the same friends with both of us know, she just had a baby about a month ago. And when a lady called her, and there was a statement the lady made about, oh, you should have told me, oh, you want to have a child, I should have told you how to have a male child, because she just had her second daughter. So on this other half of our business, so go over to her channel and see that story, how we kind of discuss that impact of all of that and how it's playing out in Nigeria, even in this 21st century. So, but however, we want to do on my channel, because I live in the UK, we want to discuss how this is still playing out, even also in the UK, because whatever we're doing in Nigeria, we tend to carry to wherever we go. So how this is also playing out in the UK currently among the Nigerian and African community, right? So without wasting too much time, I'm just going to ask Divine some few questions, or we will be kind of sharing ideas. So the first thing I will tell you as well is that there has been issues. There have been some family members or friends that I have known in the UK who also have only daughters, because some of them have like 3 daughters or more, and this issue has still been going on. So what you are going through in Nigeria is going on here. So what I want you to say today is just to share a few of your experience. It's also good for people to have a general, a broad understanding, not specific to what happened to you. You just have a second daughter that they will watch on your channel, but from your general perspective of other friends and family members around you, like a sister or anybody that have female children, how that is leading to them. What is it leading to? How they trying to have so many? Are they trying to have so many children until they have a male child? Do you have any example you want to share with us, please?
Yeah, thank you so much, Auntie Mabel. So yeah, this happened to a very close friend of mine. She was just giving birth to this particular gender, so she gave birth to the gender. She was giving birth to a female child. Let me be specific. She was giving birth to a female child. So she gave birth to that female child 4 times. She had 4 girls. And because of pressure from people, this person I'm talking about, she's not financially buoyant. She doesn't have they don't have all that finances to take care of those children, those kids. But because of what people are saying, because of the narrative, if you not give birth to a male child, you are not a complete woman. If you don't do this one, you're not a complete woman. If you don't do that one, you should give birth to a male child, so that when you go to your meeting, you have much to talk. So because of that pressure from friends, from people around her, she finally gave birth to the 5th child. Luckily for her, that was a male child. But the issue now is she don't have what it takes to train those kids. These are the cases whereby you see kids roaming around the streets because you want to please people, you want to please the community, you want to please your husband's people, you want to please your husband, you want to make your husband happy. She ended up giving to 5 kids, and it's becoming so. You see her here. She wants, please, can you give her money for food? They don't have food to eat for like 3 days. You see, she's not the only person. I still have somebody else also that this one she have a male child. Yeah, she have a male child. She have given birth to 5 girls. Then yes, 5 girls, 1 male, 1 boy. This one, I do not think somebody went to her to tell her you should have done this, you should have done that. But I feel it's individually. She said she wants to still give birth to another male child, that she don't want her son to be the only boy that she wants to give birth to. This is her 6th children. So by the time she give birth again, there will be 7. And like I said, they are not financially buoyant to carry that cross of catering for 7 kids. So I feel that narrative is beginning to, like, it's causing more harm than good, that you must give birth to this particular gender. Even if you give birth to the particular gender, okay, for now, at least there are some people that will give birth to that particular gender. If they have that one, they will close, they will say they are done giving birth. But there are some people that will still say, I just have that one. I want that one to be 2. Not minding, how are you going to cater for these kids? They will eat, they will clothe, they will go to school. How will you do that? You end up asking help from everybody. So yeah, is more like what is happening in this part of the Nigeria, this part of where I am actually. So
yeah, thank you very much for that. And I must want to add, what I want to add is that it's not peculiar to Nigeria. I mean, those who are still living in Nigeria currently, even some people who still live in the UK, there are people who will continue to give birth to children because they have only female children, and they'll continue to give birth until they find that male child. I know a family where they gave birth to like 5 girls, and because the 5th one, it was so difficult, they almost took the mother's life. The baby was overdue for so many months, so many weeks. And because of that, she had to stop because of health reasons. But even this same man now have to go outside to go and have a girlfriend or another woman outside because he's still pursuing to have a male child. And herself, they are still together because she hasn't got a choice. She remained in the marriage, even in the UK here. She remained in the marriage while the husband decided to go outside. I don't know whether he hid it from her first initially. Maybe when he finally got the male child, there was probably knew that people knew they have to tell the wife. Maybe that's when he finally told the wife. I don't know. So it's the same thing is happening in the UK currently. So it's something that is in our community. Although some people, not everybody is doing it right now. Not many people are still, okay, some people endure it. It's not because they are happy. They just don't have a choice. They just have to learn to live with it. But some people still, it's still something that some people that still worries, that still come up in their back of their mind. So there are some people here, once they have the 2, they just stop. So, but what I want to tell, the point I want you to use is in the UK or in abroad, in the Western world, the example I tend to give people, you know, there are some presidents that I know some people will say, oh, that's US. Like even Bill Clinton, the ex-president of the US, he had only 1 daughter. Even Barack Obama also have 2 daughters.
Yeah,
people refer to that sometimes. Yes. Yeah, go on, Divine.
No, I was saying 2 girls. Nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, but what I'm trying to say, in those circumstances, people don't really, even some of the white people in this part of the world actually want girls, female children more than the male child, because especially the fathers, they feel that the female children, the girls, look after them more, and that they have better relationship with them. Especially in their old age, they are more like the one that will call them, that will look after them. So some people actually, on the other hand, the Western world, they look after they want the female children more than they do in Nigeria. So yeah, it's something we really need to try and keep talking about, and to know that. Another point too, what do you feel? Even like you live in Lagos, yes?
Yes.
How often do you go to your village or your husband's hometown?
Since I got married, I haven't gone there.
Okay. It's only very few people that actually retire and go back to their village, isn't it? So, and especially those who are in abroad, many of them don't even go home. I mean, if they go, eventually, Many of the children they have here are never really likely to go home, to go and visit, to go and live there for good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want you, what the next thing I want to talk about, I want you to give us your views from your personal experience. What can be the consequences of doing this to a woman who just had a baby? Your experience, what did you experience when that person called you? How did you feel?
Okay, thank you very much. I must say I felt really, really bad at that spot. I felt really, really bad. I was down, but I was so quick enough to snap out of it. So in a situation whereby there are women that they cannot snap out of it at that spot, such a thing can lead someone to depression. What about those women that they cannot come out of that depression? So the fact that I was strong enough, I wasn't even strong enough because I felt bad. I felt really, really bad. I was down for a couple of days. So what about those people but I was able to snap out of it? What about the women that can't do that? And then it results to them being rushed back to the hospital and there's complication here and there. Such a thing can lead to death. Yes. Because she's depressed. Depression can lead to death. It can lead to other things. It can lead to abnormality. So I think especially women, that is my annoyance, is women. Women are the one pushing this narrative the more. Men don't have problem. Men don't. You see men that will say, after 2, I'm okay. And they will stand by it. But women, if you don't give birth to that particular gender, hey, you've not even started. So we give birth to 2 boys, they're looking for girls. You see some that will give birth to 2 girls, they're looking for boys. You know, we should start doing better. It's high time we start doing better, especially women. I keep saying that. They say women supporting women, but by the time you look closely, you see that it's the other way around. So that is my own point. That is my own view.
Good. So I just want to, like we always try and do on this channel, we don't want the video to be too long. So we want to give it, especially because it's a collaboration, we want you to go and watch the rest part of this conversation on Divine's channel. So what I would want to say, let's just give a kind of concluding words to these people. And for example, if especially you, the younger women, I'm really very, very obviously, I'm much, much older than you guys. So especially those younger women who are still raising children, who are still having children right now. So how do you think you can use your channel and your friendship group to try and empower women so that, like the way you were able to snap out of this, so that you can also do the same, and they can be able to do the same?
Okay, if I best understand that question very well, is how can I help them? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep speaking about it. I'm not going to keep quiet. I'll keep speaking about it. But if you're a woman there, if you're a woman out there, and because of what somebody might have said to you, you are down, you're feeling depressed, I just want to tell you that you don't have to feel bad. You don't owe that person any explanation. That child is your child. That child has your blood in him or her, inside him or her veins. So you don't have to be there. You don't have to feel bad. And it's from you that person will learn. But by the time you feel bad, the person will feel like, oh, she understands. But if you're brave enough to tackle that, because like I said, I felt bad, but I still tackled her. I told her, see, this is 21st century. You don't have to start thinking. You don't have to keep thinking this way. What a male child can do, a female child can do, if one are very good. Mm-hmm. So it's high time you snap out of it. Call that person to order, because it's me and you that can stop this thing and nobody else. Mm-hmm. So that person that wants to, you feel that they're telling you shouldn't have given birth to this particular. That person has no right to tell you that. So I feel you should snap out of it, call the person to order and tell the person, try as much as possible to be calm in explaining to the person, because there are some people that what they say is what they say, no matter how you explain. So you try as much as to be calm and explain to the person that you should stop thinking this way. That particular gender you're looking for is not really that important. No child is more important than the other. They are all equal. So it's high time we start thinking this way. As for me, I will keep talking about this. So that is how I know I can able to help for now. So maybe there are other things then. Yes.
Yeah. It is very important. I think, like you said, as like I always say, we are on social media now. We are on YouTube, so it's continue to use our platform to promote this. It doesn't mean whether we have to say it 100 times. I know some people will say, oh, you talk about this all the time on your channel. It's never, we're not going to stop. If there's another example, another person that's having an example that they want to share, I'm going to continue to share it. I'm not going to stop, because the more we talk about it, the more that's the best you can promote a good practice. You can't just say it once and expect, 5-6 months later for the person to go and dig down and watch that video. So if something come up again, I'm still going to repeat it and continue to say it so that more people can hear it. And one thing I always want women to think about is about their health, because the more you continue to have these babies, some people will not even mind. They have babies by CS. Maybe the doctor will say after the third one, I know I'm not a medical practitioner, I'm not a doctor. Some people will say, well, after ideally, you shouldn't really have more than 3 CS or 4, whatever numbers they tell people. Or individually, you might have 1 or 2, and they will tell you, oh, don't go again, because it might cause more harm to you and the baby and even yourself. But some people will not care. They say, oh, God is in control. That's not my portion in Jesus' name. God gave you wisdom to make the right decision. Because when I tell people, if you actually believe in going to heaven, this earth is just nothing. It's just a journey. We are passing through the journey. None of us is going to carry. When you get to heaven, God is not going to ask you, how many children did you have? How many boys did you have? How many girls did you have? Or how many granddaughters or how many grandsons did you have? It's just, you are just going to be there by yourself if you actually believe what the Bible says. So that's not enough reason, all this blind faith, oh, it's not my portion, oh, this and that, and all the rest of it. So it's just for us to really know that we need to be alive to look after the 1 or 2 boy or girl that God has blessed us with, instead of to start trying to seek until you find the boy, or until you find, especially in the other ways, mostly when people don't have male child, that they want to have 6, 7, 8, 10 or whatever until they get that male child. And even when they finally have one, they still want to try and have try again to say, I don't want to have only 1 male child. I want my son to have a brother or whatever.
To have another, yes.
So on that note, guys, I think we're going to end this, and we just want you to, we know you will engage in the comment section. It's not going to be, it's a done deal. We know you tell us your views or your experiences or what are you doing. I just want us to start this movement of trying to make people, to empower women to stand their ground and to know their worth, and so that they can't be pushed around to put their heads at risk. If you die, trying to find that male child, the rest of the children you already have in life will be the one to suffer. And even your husband too will be the one to suffer. So yeah, and those people you are listening to, they are in their own house doing their own thing. They will only come and say sorry and move on. So yeah, so on that note, we're going to try and end this video now. Like I said earlier on, this is a collaboration. So please, when you finish watching my video, head over to Divine Okonkwo's channel, and I'll put the link in the comment below, and they're probably in the description box as well, so that you can just click on it and go to her channel, or just type Divine Okonkwo on the search button and you will find her. She has very interesting videos on her channel. So yes, on that note, we will say goodbye to all of you. As you know, as I always say on my channel, I will say thank you in Esan language, and I will first of all tell Divine, so say a final word to my audience and say goodbye to them. I'm not going to tell you to say it in Igbo. I know Igbo is a very popular language to say goodbye. So if you can't say it, that's fine. Me, I'm going to promote my Esan language. Okay. So yeah, just conclude and say goodbye to my audience.
Thank you so much for having. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. I'm really, I feel really excited filming this collaboration with you. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. I hope I will come again to this channel. Like, I can't wait to come again back to this channel. Bye.
Thank you very much. And Wabulu to all my audience, which is thank you in Esa, and Wakimboe is goodbye. Wakimboe.